Next on the list.
Number 5 is Ouran High School Host Club.
That one you showed to us too.
Very, yes. It's a lot. There's some cross-dressing going on, yeah.
Dude looks like a lady. Hello, dear. I am Yufich and I Adelphia you, dear. Anyway.
Yes, let's see. 15-year-old Haruhi Fujioka ends up getting a scholarship to attend the very prestigious, very expensive private academy of Ouran High School, which is usually attended by the extremely wealthy.
Right.
And, of course, she has really short-cut hair, she's got glasses, and she really doesn't look like a girl. And so she's looking for a place to study, and she ends up going into a music room, which she believes is unused. Although she opens the door, and there's the host club.
Da, da, da.
And so they all actually end up thinking that she's a guy at first, although they do end up finding later on that she is actually a girl.
Must be a tomboy.
Very much, yes.
Also sounds a bit like Mulan, except for the fighting and all that.
Right. And although she does end up knocking over a very expensive vase, which cost 8 million yen.
Sounds like a Three Stooges thing.
Yeah, and so in order to work off her debt, she has to be a host.
How much is that in dollars?
A lot. a whole lot.
So anyway.
Alright.
Okay, next on the list
is Pre-Tier.
Which I actually think is my favorite that you've shown us so far.
Ditto.
Which is very good.
Yeah.
Let's see. 16-year-old Himino. In a way, it's kind of like
Cinderella.
Cinderella, right?
Cinderella.
See, 16-year-old Himino Awayuki. Her dad ends up remarrying this very rich woman, and she has she's going to end up having 2 stepsisters who totally just ignore her and don't even like her at all.
Holy.
Until her life changes.
Until her life changes and she meets the Lisei Knights.
The handsome prince.
Princes. There's a lot more than just one. And so she ends up finding out she is a magical girl of the Pre-Tier, and she can pre with any one of the knights and ends up gaining the powers of wind, ice, light, any elemental power you can think of.
Right.
And she has to end up fighting the Princess of Disaster, although there is a secret about her, but I'm not going to say it. So I don't want to ruin it.
Right. Very surprising.
Very.
Okay. Next on the list
is Vampire Knight.
Which you showed us one episode.
Yes, I showed you the very first episode.
Right. So.
And let's see, I believe she's about 15 or 16. Yuki Cross. She ends up being adopted by the headmaster of Cross Academy, which is I believe a private academy. Although she doesn't have really any memories until about age 5. Because she was attacked by a vampire.
Not cool.
No. And so there are 2 separate classes in Cross Academy. There's the day class and the night class. And the day class is just like your regular high school. Although when you get to the night class, and they're all vampires. Although no one knows it. Except for the headmaster and a couple other ones.
Right. But I think you said eventually that you do find out that they are vampires.
Well, because in the second season, Yuki actually finds out she is a pure-blood vampire.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so
Number 1?
Number 2.
Number 2
is Soul Eater.
Yes, so you showed us a few episodes from that, too.
Yes, and my favorite character is on my shirt. That's the kid.
Yep,
the son of the Grim Reaper.
And, of course, many of you may think of the Grim Reaper as this very scary monster, but instead,
he pops out, peace signs, hey, how you doing? What's up? You know, it's like,
It's like,
really?
wow.
And then you have his son, Dusty Kid, who is so OCD about everything being straight and orderly that he'd put Monk to shame.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary to think about.
Okay, I'll put it this way. In his first day of school, they're 3 hours late.
Ah.
Yeah, and actually his guns, there are actually, I guess, humans that go to school with him, and they actually transform into guns.
Wow.
Some characters actually can transform into weapons.
Ooh, scary.
Just don't make them mad.
Right. You won't like them when they're mad.
No. You may end up losing something.
Not cool. Okay, and
number one.
Number one
is Black Butler.
And you showed us one episode from that one.
Yes, I showed you the 5th episode because
Right.
I wanted you to see where Grell came in.
Right, and honestly, that did kind of throw it off for us because, you know, you kind of want to
jumped
see,
in,
right?
but
You want to see it from the beginning, but you wanted to show us this one particular character.
right. Let's see. Grell Sutcliffe is a soul Grim Reaper. I wanted to call him Soul Reaper, like in Bleach. He's a Grim Reaper, and yeah, I say him, but he refers to himself as an actress. I have no idea why, but whatever. To each his own.
Anyway.
Well, the main story is there is a 12-year-old. He is an Earl CL Phantom Hive, and everything started going off good when he was younger until the family mansion burned down, and he ended up losing his mother and father. And yeah, he used to smile, but he doesn't really do that anymore. Until he meets up with a demon who actually ends up becoming his butler, Sebastian Michaelis. And they end up having to fight Grim Reapers and angels, and they end up actually finding a demon dog who actually transforms into a human.
Weird.
Yeah.
Must be a Mog, half man, half dog. He's his own best friend.
Which is kind of weird, seeing a guy with a collar around his neck and a suit running around on all fours.
Right. So, I guess that's it for right now.
Domo
Right?
arigato.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Haha, funny.
So,
Alright, so I guess you can say sayonara.
sayonara. Okay, so I guess that's it for right now. So until next time, party on, Jeff.
Party on, Mike.
Party on, John.
Party on, boys.
Hey, party on, everyone. It's Cracks World. Cracks World. Party time. Excellent.
Woo!